Hey everybody, welcome back to my modern homestead. If you don't already know, my name is Janet and I'm so happy you're here. You guys, I appreciate you so much each and every time you show up for one of my videos. Today, we've got a lot to get to, so I want to hop right into it so that I don't keep you forever because I've got a lot of serious things to show you and fun things to show you. The first thing is a set of challenges. If you know Mandy over at Mandy's Budgeting Journey, you know that she lives in London, Kentucky, and they had the terrible tornadoes go through there in Somerset and other communities there in Kentucky. And Tanya over at Oma Crafts and Budgets and I were on the phone texting with Mandy through them all, and Tanya had the great idea to come up with a set of challenges that we could sell, and we would use the proceeds from those sales to go to the tornado victims. And before I knew what Mandy was doing with hers, I had said that I would donate my money to the Y'all Squad through Ryan Hall Y'all on here on YouTube, because he's amazing with severe weather and he is amazing with raising money and making sure that 100% of those funds goes back to the people who are affected by storms. So I thought I would start out showing you my set of challenges that I've made. These are on my coffee shop. I can't remember if I put $2 or $3, but whatever they are, you can put that amount or more if you would like to donate more, and I will keep track of that. And I had originally said through Wednesday, but Saturday was crazy, Sunday was crazy, and weekends are just not good for me to do videos, and I couldn't get a video out. So I will probably run this through Friday and then take it down. So these are the challenges that I have. Of course, they pray for Kentucky. And if you don't already know, Kentucky Fried Chicken actually originated in Kentucky. And then the bluegrass. And there's a stamp of Kentucky with the horse stables there in Louisville. So there's mine. And then here are Mandy's. And I wish I had known ahead of time what Mandy was doing with her money. So if you want to help and you can only do one, I'm asking you, don't bother with mine. Go to Mandy's, because I would have given my money to Mandy if I had known before I put it on my coffee shop what I was doing. She is donating directly to her church, who is helping victims there in London with donations and trucks coming in with supplies. So I honestly would rather you go to Mandy's shop and purchase hers instead of mine. And then Tanya's, there are hers, beautiful challenges. And she's also donating to the Y'all Squad. And these are on her coffee shops. Mandy's, all tongue-tied, Mandy's are also on her coffee shop. So I thought I would do one in each today. Let's see. $1 for Tanya's. I need to make an envelope for these. There's $1 for Tanya's. And Mandy's got $1 here for the save 16. She's got a save 40 and then a roll and save. Okay. And then mine. Let's just mark off one of the bluegrass blades. Okay, so there are my $3. And I think what I'll do with this money is actually put it into my giving folder that I do for Titus Tuesday. So there's that. Now, for a few things that I had created before all that terrible awfulness on Friday. These are a set of coffee challenges. I saw Gracie over at Grammy's Journey. She had created a coffee binder, and she was talking about challenges she had found. So I created these and sent them to her so that she wouldn't have to buy more challenges and she could have a set for free. And it also comes with the envelope. I've added this to my coffee shop. If you love coffee, you have a person in your life who loves coffee, that's perfect for you or them. And then Elma, my mind just went totally blank. Elma, budgets with Elma. Good gracious. I'm so sorry, Elma. I just was watching your video this morning. Elma is a sweetheart. I call her the queen. She has made a lot of challenges, and she sent some to me. And these are the ones I have printed out. These are faith-based coloring. This is a faith-based coloring challenge. And then she's got these cute little tinies. Aren't those sweet? They're perfect little springtime and summer tinies. So I'll add those to my tinies. And then she's got the faith-based tinies. I love them. And these are the A through H. Amen, Bible, cross, devotion to God, everlasting love from God, faith, God, and heaven. Isn't that awesome? I love those. Thank you so much, Elma. Those were a sweet surprise in my email. And then I got this from Mandy. She created these and I just cackled. I thought it was so funny. If you know, and hey, are y'all looking for Willy in this video? He's hidden somewhere, so y'all be watching for Willy. If you've been around for a while, you know we're doing a scavenger hunt looking for Willy, and he's in this video. She's got to watch for him. But Mandy has also gotten a pineapple, and hers she has named Billy. Billy and Willy are great friends. And hers says, "Fine apple. It's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine." Oh my goodness. But look at this, y'all. My printer went wonky for some reason and printed two of them crazy. But look, I thought that was hilarious. So it's, what is Billy doing today? Reading in bed. There's the other one that was kind of crazy. Out eating with friends. At the arcade. At the beach. That one was so weird. It was funny. I just love it. And then out camping, roasting marshmallows. Mandy did such a cute job on those. I love them. So I printed those out, got those made up. And before she had sent me those, I was working on this. This is the biggie, y'all. I have added this to my coffee shop. Someone out there has already found it and printed it. I couldn't believe it before I ever got to talk about it. So this is a book I created called Sea of Savings. Now I left it big, but if you don't want your book this big in your print settings, you can shrink it down. But I left it big on purpose. I like it for when I'm doing my videos. It's easier to see. And it comes with everything I'm about to show you. It comes with the cover, front cover. And there's this page called Mermaid Vibes. If you wanted to do any of these with the circles or the bubbles for roll and save, you just write the amount on there and then use a scratcher and then laminate it, or laminate and then use the scratcher. But I thought this was so pretty. I love the colors. And then I did one called Horse Race. And these are Pearls of Wisdom. Again, this can be used as just a regular roll and save or a scratch off, either way. And then I made this one, Walk the Planko. Well, I made all of them, but I just thought this one was so cute. Walk the Planko. It's just the Planko game. And if you land on the crab, you save an extra amount. But if you land on the path to the treasure, you go down to the next row and save. So you're safe for one roll for that row. Too cute. And another that could be used as a roll and save or scratch off. It's the Jelly Roll and Save. Sorry. And then I did this one called high tide and low tide. And I'll just give you a quick example of what you do. So say you want to do high tide on this one. You would pick a box. Let's just pick one. We would roll a die. And of course, anything you roll is going to be either equal to or higher than 1. So you save the higher amount. And here we would save 5. But you could even use a D10, D20, D8 die, whatever you would like to use. Now, if we had rolled a 1, you could either save nothing or, what did I say? Double the number. So that would be 2. I love that. So if we wanted to do low tide, let's say we pick 3. I rolled a 3. Oh dear. So I would double that would be 6. I would save 6 or save nothing. Let's do 5. Ooh, we rolled a 6. The 5 is lower, so I would save 5. I just thought that one was really fun. Okay, and another that could be roll and save or scratch off. You're a star saver. And then I love this game. I named it To the King. So we start here and we go through, and if you land on a pearl, and I have directions here. If you land on the pearl, you move ahead 1 space, and you keep going. If you land on a number, you save that amount. If you land on the jellyfish, it says, you got stung by a jellyfish, pay $5. But if you land on this black pearl, the game is over and you have to go back to start. But if you're going along and you land on one of these kelps, it says you are lost in the kelp forest and you have to go back 2 spaces. So if you were here, you'd go back and you would have to save 1. But if you were here, you would go back and you wouldn't have to save anything. But if you are going along and you land on the mermaid, that's the king's daughter. And if you land on her, you will go straight to the king and you don't have to do any of these. You bypass all of that and she takes you to him safely. Now this is Gil, and he's trying to get to the king to pull the king's chariot for him. So I just thought that was so fun. And then the back cover is a directions page. It has to the king and the key for it, and then the directions for the horse race. And it also comes with an envelope so that you can save your money. Now, you can use this kind of like a box challenge, but you don't have to. But if you want to, I have these cards, and there's a card that represents each page. So you would just turn these over, mix them up, pick one, and boom, we're going to this game. It's the treasure. So that is Walk the Planko. See, there's the treasure chest there. So we would play this for this day. We could go again or play another day, pull it, and that's the jellyfish. So that's jelly roll. And you would go to that page and either do a scratch and save or a roll and save, any one you would like. So I just thought that was really fun, a neat addition, and you can keep them in the envelope. And there is also a key for the racehorse game. Because you play this just like Mandy's Money Hog game. You roll, and for whatever horse you roll, where's it at? So say we roll 1, we would cross out that box. If we rolled 4, we would cross out that box. And we would keep rolling and crossing out, saving for each roll if you want to, until you get to the top. And whichever one wins, you can either save the amount that's on the die, save the amount for each roll you've done for the game. There's so many ways to play it. It's open-ended. And then you look and see whichever horse completed it first, whatever you put for that category, you give all the money to. So voila, there is that. So there we go, y'all. Again, that's in my coffee shop if you're interested in it. Now, let's fill in this. We're going to do our Willy, but let me do this real quick. I have money here to go into a bad case of angry weather because we had angry weather here, but I'm also doing this in honor of Mandy in Kentucky. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And since then, there have been other tornadoes too. So I'm going to do 5, 10, and 15. All right. There we go. We've got one more to put in there. So let's add this into here. All right. Now let's move on to where is Willy? This is our box. And are you playing along? Are you looking for Willy? Are you doing this, scavenger hunt with us? I've already stuck the money down in here. If you watched my videos last week and you were looking for Pineapple Willy, he was hidden 4 times in those videos. And I think Mandy had already started hers. I put little dots because I wasn't sure if that was actually her starting the scavenger hunt. And from what I did get to watch, I saw 2 of her pineapples, but I didn't mark those because I've not been able to talk to her. As you know, things have just been crazy for her. So I didn't want to bother her with a silly Pineapple Willy game. But I'm going to go ahead and put in $4 for my pineapples from my videos. And I'll get with Mandy when things calm down and ask her about hers. Alrighty. Now, let's go to this game first. I have this one and another one to do. And this one is Where is Willy? So let's roll. We have 4. So I need my 4-sided die. If you don't have a 4-sided die, because there's only 4 rows, we only need the 4 sides. But if you don't have it, you can use a regular 6-sided. And if you roll a 5 or a 6, just roll again or designate those rolls for another number. So here we go. 1. Let's do red. Alrighty. 1 again. There's 2 of our dollars. We've got 1 more roll and a 3. Okay. Now, on this particular game, I went ahead and put the dots for the die for this reason. If you don't want to save just $1 per roll, you can save what's on the die and save more that way. So see, it's however you want to play it. You can make it yours. So that's all we're doing today. Let's add our money into here. And I'm going to put the challenge behind it. And I'm going to put my 4-sided die in there for next time. Okay, and then if you saw our videos from the trip, you know that while we were in Panama City, the lights went out. Not just where we were staying, but they were out up and down the beach. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do $6, but I actually need a 6-sided die for this one. And we sat around while the lights were out and just made up goofy reasons, outlandish reasons for why the lights went out. And I recorded some of them for the game. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is on the board first. It's our first roll. 4 again. Okay. 1 more roll. 5. Okay. And we'll do this each time until we get to the end. And we'll figure out why the lights went out in PC Beach. Now, when I made this, you'll see it's in my coffee shop. I made it so that you can fold it and the back becomes the envelope. You just laminate it and use a razor to cut across there, and it opens up for an envelope. Alrighty, there's that. One last thing. Let's do a couple cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the cards. We'll start with 2. I'm not doing the spices. There are spicy cards for those who want to save more. So, I spy Willy. I can't save 5, but we'll go find Willy. And we're looking for the Willy with the hat. So let's see if we can find Willy. I don't even remember where I put him. Not those 2 pages. Not there. Not there. Haha, I found him. He's on this page. 5 is an odd number, so I'm just going to save 1. But when you're playing, bring extra. I didn't. So I'm just saving 1 for the 5. And that's how you do it the low budget way. You make it work for you. That's another I Spy. We're not doing that one. Let's go on an adventure. So let's find that sign. Here we go. And it's on the road trip page. Let's roll and see what we're saving. Oh, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, there we go. That's all of our money for this week. Use these 2 cards. I'm going to put them into the used card stack right here. And this whole box can also be found on my coffee shop. It comes with everything except for this game. It does include this envelope where you save your money. And it comes with all the little cards and all the pages for your box. So there we go, you guys. That was fun. We got a lot done. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and spending a few minutes with me. And please, you guys, continue to send up prayers for Kentucky, but not only Kentucky. There are other states who have now been affected by devastating tornadoes. So if you would like to help, of course, always by one of our challenges that we're offering to raise money, or find your other sources to donate to. But your prayers, you guys. People are hurting and they need us. So, you guys, until we meet again, may you be blessed. Oh, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button. And when you've done that, click on the bell and open that up and click all, and you won't miss any new videos. I hope you found Willy today. Let me know down below if you did. Until we meet again, be blessed. Love you guys.